Hello, dear Gemini. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 6th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Gemini. I'll tell you today's horoscope. There are very good reasons to put things in order that you have to do in your life. It is not necessary that everything falls into disarray so that things get the attention they require. Always remember very well the lessons you received along the way, so don't fall. If you are considering a change of career, you will have to wait a little. Be careful with expenses, because what is best for you is to save. Your work will be more entertaining thanks to something new that will happen. Wait for there to be movement in your company before asking for an improvement. You have behaved very well with a friend who needed you, and now he will thank you for it. In love, you will be with the handsome guy and you will be very popular. You will feel very good socially. There will be a problem in your circle of friends, so try to act diplomatically. In health, control your nerves and you will come out much better in everything you do. You have a lot of vitality and enthusiasm, and you will be the center of attention. It will be easy for your lifestyle to harm your body if you do not moderate yourself a little. There are several aspects that must be considered today, including a fantastic sextile of Jupiter associated with the transit of the moon through the earth element. Check your agenda and send at least one postcard or an email to those people who have always been important in your life, but who for different reasons are somewhat distant from you. Your actions are more secure and focused. There will be nothing that can take you out of your emotional center. The things that worried you are beginning to be seen from another angle. If you are living a beautiful love adventure and you care about what others think, enjoy. In love, we continue talking about love. You can create very good qualities of creation and interaction with all kinds of passions where you like to flow today. Several people who are similar to you will be able to share with you in a very special way. The planetary influence that is occurring indicates the possibility that your dreams and fantasies will become concrete facts. Fully enjoy your current reality, because there are elements in it that will help you to solidly establish a relationship. Forecast for the day. You can greatly improve the emotional and intuitive connections that you can create with your family environment, thanks to the fact that you have the moon, the sun, and Venus within your family house. Just be very careful about how you express yourself, since Mercury is strongly positioned there. In terms of health, you will achieve very positive results within your health if you manage to effectively navigate all kinds of harmful emotions within yourself. This is something that you will be able to achieve through the influence of fortune within your health house. The money invested in your health will never go down the drain and your body will thank you for it. Take care of yourself responsibly and do not skimp when it comes to acquiring high-quality food and personal care products. Work. Today you can design great ideas with which you can, during the next week, generate the best interactions and obtain the best results within your work life, all through the positive influence that fortune brings you from your work home. It is important that you learn to be more discreet. It is possible that in previous days you have heard rumors at work and, without wanting to, you have told them to someone else. You should know that people may think that you are the one who has started a rumor. Clear things up with the main person affected by this misunderstanding if you are experiencing a situation like this. Money and fortune. You will get very positive harvests within your economic life, through all kinds of situations where you detect the needs for emotional improvements of your clients, and from there you can obtain everything you want economically and transform it in your house number 2. Do not underestimate the signs and messages that come to you on this day, because there may be money and much more than a simple dream in them. You will receive news of a late payment that will arrive in a timely manner. Money is flowing, don't worry. Today's astral rhythm. Sexual energy level, moderate tending to high. Cosmic dynamics, the experience accumulated during all these past months. Dangerous tendency, talking when you should be quiet, and on the contrary, staying quiet when you should be talking. What you should avoid: jumping to conclusions based on appearances. Phrase of the day. We become fulfilled as people when we can say, "It wasn't easy, but I did it." Today's compatibility. The best relationship will be with Sagittarius, Aries, Aquarius, and Gemini. The most tense relationship could arise with a native of the Scorpio sign. Your current compatibility is good, although better with air signs. Lucky number: 62. Special color: coral. The universal number for this day, general for all signs, is 4. Below, I will tell you the favorable hours for October 6th, according to Eastern European Standard Time, so you must adapt them to your national time. 1:20 a.m. 7:15 p.m. 10 p.m. 11:45 p.m. The lucky numbers and chance for you are 20, 25, 32, 47. The good aspects of Mercury activate your intellectual capacity and power in your creativity so that you shine brightly and can make decisions that will be more accurate. Good time for profits and to generate many more. Do not miss the opportunity to make all your wishes come true in this matter. If you are dedicated to business, this is especially good, so start taking risks and invest your money in places where you think you can get great benefits. Gemini, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any video. Freedom is essential, but clear boundaries are also required. Avoid excessive jealousy, as we are not tied to routine. Sometimes an action can trigger an unexpected reaction. Surrounding yourself with temptations could create tensions in your relationship. Remember the saying, no one values what they have until they lose it. Fortunately, you are not there yet. An extra effort today can prevent problems in the future. It's not the end of the world, and you have the opportunity to take advantage of your unique talent. Take advantage of this second chance. When melancholy and apathy threaten to take over you, take preventive measures such as taking care of your diet. Avoid skipping meals and excess sugar and fat, as instant gratification often turns into an emotional downer. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a channel sponsor. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help, we will continue to grow. Conflicts are getting worse. Take into account all your diplomatic possibilities and abilities, and you are urged to take part in the problem. At home, everything follows its normal rhythm. Try not to bring outside problems into the house. Learn from the patience of the wise and the tenacity that sleeps within you. A stimulating astral period for fun. Try to relax, travel, take a few days off, or simply go for a walk. If you do not have the means, do it in your own workplace and at home, starting a sport or activity that you find pleasurable. The motto is to have a good time and relax your mind and spirit. Gemini, the stars are preparing an excellent day for you. It is time for you to break the mold and get out of the house. You can start by having breakfast outside the house with your family or with a friend. Free yourself. It will be very good for you to be accompanied by those people you care about so much, and that will be good for your emotional stability. How about trying something different today and changing your day? It will do you good to get out of the routine and break with all the monotony that only makes you feel tired of continuing with your life. There are many things that you have always wanted to do, but you never give yourself the opportunity to do them. Even though you are going through difficulties, you must remain firm and maintain the stable relationship you are in, because if you overcome the tests that Venus imposes on you, you will see your relationship strengthened like never before. Sextile of planetary citrines of your ruler Mercury in passionate Scorpio. Your youthful, versatile, and always alert sign is renewed emotionally by now being on a new sentimental path. It may be a love that had cooled or moved away and now returns, or a new illusion that at this stage becomes the center of your love life. If you have a stable relationship, it will be strengthened and consolidated by overcoming past mistakes. Love will not be the best for those born with a partner these days, since more than one problem will appear in their relationship. Nothing serious, but it will ruin some plans they have already made. For singles, nothing changes these days. If you feel that things with your partner are not going well, it is time to take an unexpected turn. Surprise each other with new things, break rules, dare to do things you never imagined. Forget about modesty and be happy. The moon in House 8 indicates that today you should take a break to think carefully, with your feet on the ground, about the true scope of your projects and the steps necessary to make them a reality. Today is an ideal day to start looking at everything on the positive side and realize that many times it is not that bad. Gemini, decide to solve certain things that worry you today. Don't put it off until tomorrow. Do it now while you're in a good mood. This is a good time to reflect on the steps you should continue taking every day from now on to achieve your goals. Focus on this analysis because you could miss a good opportunity that is coming your way at work, although you may not have been able to recognize it yet. It is possible that this discouragement that you have been experiencing is due to a love problem. During this period, you will feel affected by pain in your neck and shoulders, which can affect your ability to communicate. Make sure to stretch and be careful with what you say. Pay close attention at home and on the street, because there is a tendency to be somewhat distracted, and this lack of concentration could cause a small accident, such as a fall or a slip. What more can you ask for if your health seems like that of a teenager? You don't have any pain, so don't make excuses, but do a little exercise in the afternoons these days. Not only will you get in shape, but you will also strengthen your health. The stars and planets are with you. Face the problems that come your way as you know how, calmly and consistently. Work complications will pass and you will be rewarded for having been able to maintain your position and fulfill your responsibilities. Although in the past you have not had the expected success in team tasks, now you are in a better disposition to happily undertake new ventures, in which you will have the assistance of your co-workers. Mercury direct opens the way to good resolutions and employment for those looking for work. You will be very successful in a project you have worked on for a long time, but be careful because more than one will want to see you defeated. If you know people who do not bring anything good to your life, stay away from them. To avoid any kind of financial conflict, it is important that you review all your accounts, looking for outstanding debts to settle. This way you will avoid unforeseen events and have a better balance in your economy. New relationships, friends, and people who share many common tastes and interests are coming into your life, with whom it would be interesting to establish economic ties, perhaps some joint business. Excellent news for your sign, since today you may receive the payment of a loan you granted to a family member or friend early in the morning. It is important that you save that money, since in the next few days you could find yourself in a somewhat difficult situation. Manage your income correctly. Aries and Gemini compatibility of signs in love, friendship, and work. The compatibility of Aries and Gemini is based on the activity and flexibility that comes from belonging to a cardinal sign and a mutable sign. The communication between air, Gemini's element, and fire, Aries' element, is excellent. Aries and Gemini always consider their goals as challenges. Although they approach challenges differently, they are usually unbeatable when they set their minds to it. Aries are attracted to people with social qualities that they lack, while Gemini are dazzled by people with a lot of worldliness. Gemini can be more reluctant to commit, but Aries' determination can overcome that obstacle. Both are generous and willing to enjoy themselves in the relationship. Aries must listen carefully to Gemini for the relationship to work. They can be lovers, friends, and accomplices if they want. They are signs that complement each other perfectly in love and other areas of life. You often find yourself projecting your success onto the people around you, but you rarely realize that that success always comes from within yourself. Yes, other people have supported you along the way, but the true strength and drive to move forward comes from within you. This is an important aspect for you to stop and value. You will never learn to value your own achievements if you always think that your success depends on others. Life teaches you valuable lessons, and many times those difficult moments are the ones that give you character and shape your path to something better. Gemini, you are going to be very connected today with your deepest desires and with everything you truly want in your life. The most striking thing about everything you are experiencing is not what you have right now, but what is coming in the future. You are in a good time for everything you do, and if you follow this path, you will see great results. There is a good path ahead for you today, but you must be brave to take it and follow it. Improve the relationship you have with your environment, not only with people, but also with the ideas and perceptions you have about others. Many times we trust those we shouldn't, but the important thing is to realize this in time and change the course of those relationships. If this is your case, do not allow them to continue humiliating you or making you go through situations you do not deserve. Free yourself from what does not do you any good. It is not good for you to constantly remember the past, since that does not help you progress in your current life. It's important that you learn to let go. The experiences you've lived have brought you to where you are, but now it's time to look forward. Instead of focusing on what's already happened, focus on staying firm in your current position. There will always be new things that motivate and stimulate you. You just have to be willing to see them and have the desire to make them happen. Change begins with yourself. If you don't have a partner, pay attention because today could be a key day in your love life. That person you're interested in is about to approach you and will say something that will make you nervous. It's important that you pay attention to what is not said directly, to those small gestures and signs. Someone else is hanging around that person, and if you don't act in time, you could lose the opportunity to be with them. Remember, don't see every love situation as a failure. Stop carrying around the idea that everything in love always ends badly. If you're constantly crying for love and lamenting, you'll hardly find something genuine that fills your heart. Gemini, if you can't feel fulfilled with yourself, without the need to have someone by your side, it will be difficult for things to improve in the love aspect. True love begins by loving yourself. You feel that your relationship is in a kind of loop or repetitive cycle, you should know that it is normal. Many times in a stable relationship it seems that everything is calm, without great changes or surprises. But that stability is important. It serves as a solid base so that you can launch yourself towards new achievements together. Your soul, always restless and in search of action, must learn to appreciate these moments of tranquility. They are essential to build something lasting. If you manage to understand this, today can be a good day to strengthen your relationship. Take advantage of this moment to get closer to your partner, give them more love and show them how much they mean to you. Love always needs to be nurtured, and today you have the perfect opportunity to do so. Work is an area that today requires all your effort and dedication. Effort is the key. If you let yourself be carried away by worries or fear of failure, you will stagnate and you will not be able to move forward. Only if you make an effort and use your creativity to the fullest, things will start to move again at the speed you want. Don't let yourself be overwhelmed by problems that, in reality, you can solve yourself. It's time to leave behind what no longer serves you. Many times, we keep projects, ideas, or habits in our lives that no longer make sense, but we continue to drag them along out of habit or fear of letting them go. Today is the perfect day to get rid of those burdens and move forward on your own. The symptoms are not what matters, but the causes. Often, we only pay attention to minor ailments without delving into what is really causing those problems. Today, your body is sending you warning signs. Don't ignore them. Instead of continuing to take remedies to relieve the symptoms, go to a doctor and have a more complete checkup. You will see that it is something simpler than you think, but you must act before the problem becomes bigger. The moon is moving forward in your 5th house of love and romance while making a trine to Jupiter in your 10th house of recognition. This house also deals with what is public and people can see in your life. So it is very possible that you are about to make public a romantic relationship that you have had for a while. Gemini, your horoscope tells us that Saturn in trine to Mars in the 1st house pushes you to get out of the pit of pessimism to face difficulties with the confidence that no problem will be able to stand up to your ingenuity. The moon in the 10th house leads you to reflect on what is really important in your life and from there identify how close you are to achieving it, recognizing each small triumph as progress. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.